We are back at this game because we want to make more goofy creatures that are from ULTRAKILL. The malnourished Prime and Sisyphus kind of Prime that I made were goofy as hell, and I had a lot of fun during making them, so I want to do that again. But this time, not just Prime Souls, it's gonna be actually random creatures. So let us come back here and start with this. But before we get into this video, guys, join my Discord server. Okay, that's it. Enjoy the video. The creature that I want to make at this very moment is gonna be Hideous Mass. Because of the title of the last video where I put Hideous in there, I'm gonna make Hideous Mass. Yeah, it's very clever, I know. And also, pardon if my voice sounds unusual today because I have gotten slightly sick by actually doing nothing. I was inside my home this whole day and I somehow got sick out of nowhere. So the body, I believe, looks like this. Okay, now this looks as accurate as it can be, and it starts with being big and fat at the top to small going at the tail. This creation is actually gonna be very complicated, I believe, because Hideous Mass does have a lot of things in it. Also, don't think of the color right now, we're gonna change it later. Now let's go about the arms that it has. We're gonna use these and put them right here, maybe? Probably over there. They gotta be gigantic. Okay, maybe not that gigantic. Give me your hand. I'm gonna sell that and then instead replace them with a mouse. Spore doesn't have a normal human mouth, I believe. This is the most normal thing that I can put for him, maybe. Let's try this. If I could rotate it, it would have been good, but can't really do that. I can just kind of make the mouth do this. Why would I want to do that? Could have just given me a simple rotating option, man. Why don't mouths have that? Now, let's see about the legs. It has like 6 legs in weird places. Don't make noises. Please, for the love of God. The legs are very surprisingly thinner than the arm and everything else that Hideous Mass has. I have just noticed that after playing ULTRAKILL for like, I don't know, 100 hours. You really do get to appreciate things when you stop and see them carefully. Okay, but the knees are kind of like bent outwards, not like normal human knees. I think this is as accurate as we can get with the legs. Now, what feet do I use? The feet are actually tricky because Hideous Mass doesn't really have anything that isn't here. Why does Spore have to have these goofy ass feet, bro? Wait a second, I'm looking closer and it seems that Hideous Mass has 8 legs, not 6. This just made things a lot more complicated. Why the hell do you have to be so hideous? What is this? Some sort of Hideous Mass? Bro, in Spore it doesn't even work. Like the arms and legs are gonna be infused together. They're gonna be combined right now. Do you know how weird this is gonna look when it's in testing? Like, look. Oh, it's gonna look super weird. But oh well, for the sake of accuracy. Oh, don't do that. You know, I can tell with how I have made this guy. It is in immense pain. Well, maybe if you weren't so hideous, you wouldn't be in pain right now. And also, I know Hideous Mass has a lot of stone platings and shit, but like, that just doesn't exist in Spore, man. Like, what am I gonna do? The best thing I can do is these kneecaps that I can put on the knees or whatever. Wait, I can actually switch them, hold on. Well, I can tell y'all one thing. This mass is indeed gonna be hideous. Well, already kinda high on the complexity meter is soon not gonna let me put a lot of stuff on this, so why did I have to go with Hideous Mass? I could have chosen a filth, man. It would have been super easy to do a filth. You know, since this game came out in 2008, you gotta excuse me for not getting the face right on the armor plating of it. You can't possibly just expect me to get 100% accuracy on this. It's gonna be its own Hideous Mass. The hell do I do for the crown, dude? Can I perhaps use this? That could kind of work. Wait, dude, in the process of figuring out the face place, I've forgotten the legs. I'ma just give these to you as feet, man. It literally, this is the closest thing that I can get for you, and you better be happy with it. Fuck you. For the tail, I'm gonna put this poison thing that spits out poison, like that. Wait, we're out of DNA. Is this still working? Add DNA. Oh hell yeah, it's not gonna stop me. This is sandbox mode kinda anyway, so why am I not allowed to give myself infinite DNA through the in-game console? Then I'm gonna make the tail kinda do this. Because of what I'm getting in the reference image of mine, this is the closest I can get. And also it has a little harpoon sticking out, so slap that in there and just make it tall. There. Okay, now painfully we are done with the back and tail and everything. Now for the front. I think we're just gonna have to ignore the platings, man, because like, look, this is getting really full. Let's make the plates for the arms, but then we'll do something else for the face. Well, You, buddy, are gonna have to live with this. It's a very miserable experience for this guy, I know. Now let's go color it. Let's make it more red. Now this is the right red kinda. It made the head look terrible though. Oh damn. Oh, that's actually so good. Wait. Well, boys, this mask is looking rightfully hideous, I say. For a Spore creation, I think it's about done here. Overly hideous mask. I believe that fits it well. Alright, now let's go back. And let's go to Tribe Outfitter. Let's modify our overly hideous mask. And just give it a simple, ugly mask. Like, this. There are no normal humanoid masks. So I guess we're just gonna have to go with this. Oh god, it sounds civilized now that it's in tribal. Well, let's test you real quick. How do you do anything? That's a lot of leg movement going on over there. Man, if this guy was playable in ULTRAKILL, is this how it would feel like? Just very hideous? What about baby hideous masses? Well, they look better than I expected. The mouth is bigger and the mask is the normal size. Good thing I didn't use eyes and mouths for the face because it would have been so bad on the baby variants. Well, I believe we spent long enough on the overly hideous mask, so we're done here. Now, for an easier time, let's go make a filth. Also, a lot of your people commented that I should make V1 or V2 in Spore, or maybe Gabriel. Dude, do you know how much detail that needs? I mean, I could probably make another Walmart version of V1 or V2 or Gabriel if I really tried, but like, it's not gonna be as good as the other Walmart version of things that I have made so far. Like, where here do you see the V1 wing? None of these count because they are not like anything cybernetic or something. This is as far as we can get for like angel wings, but this is nothing close to what Gabriel has, so we just can't make it. We just cannot even try to make Gabriel or V1, I'm sorry. Maybe I'll give it a try in the future, but I'm gonna doubt it's gonna look any good. So anyway, let's go make a filth mouth. The torso of a filth is actually very tiny. It's like this long and big. The mouth that the filth has is actually very goofy, and I can't find the match here anywhere. What if I make this not so comically long? That doesn't look right. I guess the mouse that I used for Hideous Mask could work. They're the only choice that we have now that look as accurate as possible to the filth. So I think that looks right. Or at least the most right that it can get. This is not looking good at all. So these for legs would work the best, I believe. Man, what a simple creation. I'm so glad I chose this over anything after that hideous mask that I made. It having such normal human feet is so weird. In ULTRAKILL, they're not even detailed at all, but here it's disturbingly detailed. Unless I use this, because you know, this is a filth. It makes sense. And now for the color of it. It is this filthy green. Oh god, that color palette around the mouth and feet looks terrible. There we go, that's good for the base. And for the coat we need very small coat of like red. This kind of works for the blood on the filth. Maybe just not in coating, maybe in detail. Does Spore really have nothing that is just messy colors over the creature? Nope, doesn't seem to have one. You got so much variety in your game, but nothing that is messy. That's kind of embarrassing, EA, come on.
A few moments later.
Wait, this is it. This is actually great because it's also kind of brownish along with the red color that I chose. This is perfect for the bloodstains on the filth. Ignore everything I said about EA. This game has every color palette that is needed. Okay, let's test this guy. Man, he just looks so simple. Do a flip. Hell yeah, it can flip. Now laugh. Never laugh again, Jesus Christ. What about baby filths? They're even worse than the original. They got such big feet and mouth. It's so hilarious. Everybody play angry. Role play as the filth that you are in ULTRAKILL. Come on. Hell yeah. Man, this video has gone long enough, I believe. It took so long because of the freaking hideous mask that I made. That is overly hideous. Let's just name this guy Filth. Or maybe even, Filthy. Because I don't want to just sound like the same thing in ULTRAKILL. And it can also dance. Yeah, the filth may not have arms, but he's still got moves. And he can also sing. The filth does not sound like that, dude. Let's just save and exit. Yeah, that's all for today. All the time I had for today was wasted on Hideous Mask, dude. And I don't have much time for a third creature because I am feeling sick and I want to end this quickly. Sorry about that. However, if you got this far in this video, guys, thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you liked it, or maybe even comment or subscribe if you want to see more of these videos. And I shall see you in the next video. Take care.